What's up, Boss Squad? This is DC KOOLAID and Lisa. She over there, y'all. She get ready to come over here. We're gonna do real talk for the people to watch replay. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video. Hit that notification every time we drop a video, go live. You won't miss it. Wait a minute, I gotta figure this one out. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Hey. Oh, Brittany done changed my whole thing out. Oh, I gotta change that title. It gotta be part 3. What's up, I So Fine? What's up? I wanna say Hazy Lex. What's up, Lex? Strawberry Kisses. What's up, Madeline? Excuse me. I'm feeling all right, you know. It is what it is. Hopefully, it shall all pass one day. What I do with that? No, that's my phone. Yeah, I can use my. I think I can do it from my phone.
Yeah. Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LA baby who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, state your name, baby don't go flame, I just switched the lanes, damn he did it again, I just flipped the pay,
I gotta make this part 3.
Bass, slap on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it. I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming.
What's up, Zay? What's up, Shane?
Flex. I just wanna win.
Point that
LA baby who we running with. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most of y'all is flawless. Broken wishes longer than it's foreign. Heard you want it cause the end's enormous. Wasn't since she isn't gorgeous. Live my life last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest. Do not know when knocking on the door. This came in. I came in. She's coming in. Flex. I just wanna win. LA baby who we run away. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in. Flex. I just wanna win. LA baby who we run away. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10. Flex. I just wanna win. LA baby who we run away. I'm on 10 again. State your name. Big don't go flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pay. Stripping and dipping in bass. Slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away. Cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses. I had to get back.
What is that?
See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I toasted. I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming. Coming in. Flex. I just wanna win. LA baby who we running with.
LA. You gotta go.
I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping.
Hey y'all.
Off the rapping. Keep it on my body, jump broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most of y'all is flawless. Broken wishes longer than it's foreign.
Thank you, Antoinette.
Enormous, wasn't since she isn't gorgeous. Live my life last name of Morgan Free.
Hey, y'all. Ooh. Baby, it's too much light on. Some gotta go. One of these lights gotta go.
You gotta go like that though. It ain't on you.
If she don't turn on one of these lights, it's gonna be a whole subject matter about lights. Hey y'all. Hey Shonda. Hey Shamita. What? Hey Crystal. Hey everybody. Hey y'all.
Well, I can do it this way.
It's hair up time. Got wet, so it's poofy. You gonna start twerking strawberry kisses? Nothing wrong with twerking. Wish I could twerk every now and again. These were not allowed to twerking.
That's weird. How these fit. Look.
Hey y'all. I'm fine, Valerie. I'm fine. I'm relatively sleepy, but we'll work it out. Hey Jacob. Hey y'all. So, welcome to another Saturday here at Bomb Squadville. If you want to join me on the live stream, just click that link for me. Leilani. Well, Shonda, you carrying babies. Or baby.
She might be carrying babies.
Babies.
I think she's just carrying babies though.
So you have every right to be tired. Hey y'all.
Trying to move it back over here.
So much goes on in the backside. We're gonna keep you awake, probably. I'm gonna keep me awake when the subject matter hit.
Hey, why are you looking at it like a mirror?
Cause the light, I don't like the way the light makes my face look. That's why.
Bring the shit down.
But all right. So the let me see the thing so I can read it right. So just so happened, her and I read the same post, but in different little rooms and stuff.
Make sure you guys smash the like button.
Here's the post. My wife had her first day of her construction job, but her new boss told her that she had to go to his house tomorrow to train. My question is, why the hell does he want her to go to the house and not the workplace? She already has experience in construction. I told my wife that is not okay unless you have a lot of time off, unless you have a lot of time working together. It is correct to tell my wife that her new boss has other intentions with her. See, my issue was this. It's a threefold issue. First issue, it didn't have the post, because this is the same post from the other one that I commented on the other one, because I have a thing about just unnecessary jealousy. Let me say it like that. I have a thing about unnecessary jealousy, because it takes time out of your relationship, takes away from your relationship. It doesn't help, and most of the time it hurts. Being just jealous because somebody's in the room of the opposite sex or the same sex, depending upon how you float. So it didn't have enough information. Was she going to the house with other people? Did he have some kind of project at his house? Because I know a lot of people in the construction business, and they don't call a construction company to do work at their house. They get the people that they work with to come down. So is it more than one? Is it going to be just her there? See, it wasn't enough information to intimate whether or not she was going to be there alone. So I took it as she was going more toward when she said his intentions for her. Okay, let's say that. Now, if you are scared with her working with men because you're scared she's going to be assaulted, then she can't work anywhere like that. Not just going to somebody's house, because assault can happen anywhere. Don't just happen because you go to somebody's house. And it's just not something that you just start doing. A dude just don't see a girl and decide today I'm going to be a criminal. That's some shit that you got in you. So are you worried that she's going to be assaulted? Well, then you should worry, because she works around the majority of men in these construction sites. I work up the street from multiple construction sites, and I think I've only had like 1 or 2 women come in there that actually work on a construction site. Rest of them are men. So it's always, women are always outnumbered on construction sites. So are you worried about your wife cheating on you or being hit on? Number one, somebody else hitting on your wife is not her cheating on you. What she does with the information after that is the issue. So my thing was this. When I answered, all I did was comment. I just commented on the post. Wasn't going to necessarily do it for real talk. And I said, well, that's what I said. Jealousy is useless. Jealousy is useless. You will spend the majority of your relationship worrying about whether or not your wife or your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend has somebody who is talking to them of the opposite sex or the same sex, like I said, depending upon your relationship. You can't spend your time worried about whether or not somebody can steal your wife. If somebody can take your wife, and guess what? You probably shouldn't have married them. If somebody can just come in and say a couple of nice words and get her to break all the vows that y'all made, you probably shouldn't have married them. And where she does it is going to be irrelevant after a while, because the reality is that they're more prone to get hit on at work than they are at somebody's house, because that's a given. You go in a little different. You go to somebody's house a little different. So DC was like, well, what if it was you? I said, well, if I've had customers wanting me to bartend at their house, I just don't want to bartend. I just don't want to freelance bartend in somebody's house. But we had a couple other little girls that went in. Well, you ain't gonna be alone. Well, yes, I am. To go set the bar up, I'm gonna be at the house with the homeowner. So are you worried about the homeowner doing something to me, or are you worried about me cheating? Is it boiling down to just I'm uncomfortable with his intentions for her? My coworker was telling me how her girlfriend get mad if her girlfriend is from, I don't want to mess up, like El Salvador, Honduras. She's Hispanic. So, and we call everybody at work mommy. Hey, mommy, I call customers papi, So it's just, So she said that the cashier had given her food. Hey, mommy, it's gonna be good. An older cat like me. I say, honey, baby, I'm a honey baby. Baby, you all right? You need something when I'm in the bar? I don't even see them. I see them as people, but I don't even pay them attention like that. So it's not like I'm saying honey. I'm just saying, honey, you need somebody, especially you got kids at the bar. So would DC be worried about me going to bartend to somebody's house? Because eventually, at some point, I'll be alone with the people who live there. Are you worried about something happening to me when I just can't go to nobody's house? If you're jealous, what is that doing? What? She got mad. She said she would get upset or face ball up because somebody said, "Hey, mommy." Why? Are you gonna leave her because somebody said, "Hey, mommy"? Hey, y'all. Leilani. If you are, okay, Leilani. So we're gonna flip it around. We're gonna flip it around because a woman can assault a man, and Leilani it's heterosexual, so she's gonna have a man. So your man he's a plumber, and he got to go over to good things nothing else.
He's a chef. That's what he is.
Okay, he's a chef. He's a chef. And so this lady that then came in the restaurant is like, hey, I will pay you to cook my dinner at the house. Come over early, all this stuff. Would you be worried about him being assaulted? Would that hit your mind?
No.
Would you be worried about him leaving you and cheating on you because he's at the house by himself setting up for the party?
Let me change it around. Let me change it around. Leilani, your advance as a chef.
He is a chef.
And he got a co-worker, right, that just started there. And he said, you got to come over to my house so I can show you how to make a certain type of food. How would you feel if he's telling the co-worker to come to his house so he can show her how to fix whatever dish that they might be having?
I wouldn't understand what they would be doing all the cookies equipment that work, but I really wouldn't care.
See, the thing is, the boss of the construction site said he wanted to show her something at his house. So let's say for sake of, so I've known a lot of construction workers. I wait on them all the time, and they always talking about how they going back and forth doing stuff at each other's house. You know what I'm saying? So are you up? See, that's the question. Are you worried about the cheating aspect, or are you worried about the assault, or because basically what you're saying is I'm worried about his intentions. You're either worried about him taking advantage, or you're worried about him trying to push up. So if you're worried about him taking advantage, wouldn't you be worried about him taking advantage of somebody all the time, not just if he comes to the house? Hello? Anybody help me? Hey, baby, somebody?
See, my thing is it depends on the person. Sometimes people are out for a reason. You got to be mindful because everybody's not thinking the same way, but you don't know. But if I know this person is kind of like, what is it, flirtatious?
What does that have? Okay, and there we go. You not worried about my health and well-being. You worried about somebody trying to holler at me.
No, I'm saying it depends on the person, you know.
Right, you just said flirtatious. Flirtatious does not equal me. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. If you worried about somebody hollering at me, I can't go out the house, period. Because that can happen at Walmart, at Food Line, at my job, at day job, when I go into the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Could happen at your job. You could be at your office. I go through the lobby and the security dude. Hey.
Oh, we gonna have problems.
Why?
What the fuck you saying? Hey.
Why? But why are we having? I still don't get that. Why are you having problems? My thing is this. And maybe I'm incorrect. Well, I'm not incorrect because it's my feelings.
What's up? I can't talk.
I'm not incorrect. It's my feelings. But my thing is this. I'm not going to him saying hey to me. How is that a problem? Wouldn't you want somebody to appreciate the fact that you got somebody that look good enough for somebody to holler at? I don't care nobody say nothing to her. It's what she says to them. It's what you say. It's what you say to them that I'm worried about. I don't give a shit what somebody say to you.
Right, exactly. And that would be the same thing.
I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a shit what nobody say to you. Some girl could walk up on you and sing the entire WAP song. I mean, the dirty version. She could whap your ass from the forehead to the ankles. It is what you say to her that I'm going to have issue with. Because if I can't trust you to be outside, what the hell is we together for?
Right. Because I mean, if you're gonna do something with the boss, you can do it at work in his office. Like, what's the difference?
His house. Why?
It might be something that he might be working on his porch and he want to see how she work. Is she going by herself? See, first of all, the person who sent it wasn't asking all that shit that we sent up there talking about. They wasn't asking all that she safe and none of that shit. She said the intentions he has for her. It don't give a fuck what the intentions for as long as they're not illegal. It doesn't matter. He can intend whatever the hell he wants to intend to do, but it is up to the person that is being approached to say yay or nay. Okay. So what you telling me is you can't have your partner in a situation where they're around somebody that may or may not think they cute and want to holler at them. You know what I'm saying? It's what you say. The girl can sing the song.
Okay, but like this. All right, so then she goes with him to the house, and then she comes home upset because he approached her, he did stuff inappropriate to her.
That's a different situation, and he can do that shit in his job. No, you couldn't.
Yeah, you can do it.
You can't avoid that. You can't work there. Him pushing up on her at home. He gonna do it there. He ain't just did it. This ain't the first time he did it. This ain't the first time. You don't just all of a sudden. First of all, ain't nothing sexy about construction workers when they at work. Male or female, they covered up in a bunch of shit. They got a lot of clothes on because it's hot and they trying to keep all that sand and shit out their drawers. They hang dead. They got like 13 scarves on because they're trying to keep. Ain't nothing sexy about it. It's not like she going to work in a bikini. So if he gonna holler at it, he gonna do that at work just as much as that anywhere else. So the thing is, his intentions for her. We have got to stop adding shit. We have got to stop beating a horse that ain't ran yet. If somebody says something to her and then she like, oh, that's another thing. Somebody say something the other day. Case in point. Let me let y'all.
Here's something that the only thing that would make me be like, huh, would be if he said, this person want to hire me as a personal chef. She gonna get a hotel room. We gonna stay in there together. Wait, what? No, where's your room?
Why I need a hotel room? Bitch, I'm a personal chef.
I don't need to. You don't need to stay there because she's staying there. You can cook and go home.
If you got a personal chef, bitch, you ain't got no house. You ain't got the money for no personal chef. Personal chefs are not cheap. It's not like calling Uber Eats and getting your shit dropped off. If you get a whole human being to come to your house to cook the meal from the start to the finish, you paying, you coming about your pocket. So I'm not about to come out of my pocket twice. The hotel, bitch, look him. I need you to cook in the kitchen that I pay for. Come on in. But my, you know what I'm saying? I think that, like I said the other day, I'm in Walmart. I forgot to tell about it that night, but I told her the next day. So I'm in Walmart. I ain't been hollered at in a while, you know. I don't even know what to say to nobody no more because most of them are children. They're younger than me. And so I'm walking into Walmart and this young man, he says, excuse me, ma'am. Or miss. He said, excuse me, miss. I said, yes. He said, I can change your life. And I busted out laughing. I busted out laughing because, first of all, he was shorter than me. Y'all know I ain't the tallest, I ain't the longest stick in this straw hunt. So you know what I'm saying. So he was a little shorter than me, and he was a baby. I said, I appreciate it, but I'm married and to a woman, and I'm old enough to be your mama, boy. So he was persistent. He said, I'm here on a job. He said, just let me get your phone number. He said, I can change your life. I said, oh, sweetie, bless you. And you know, I have my mask on. I'm trying not to laugh in his face because you can see somebody laughing on a mask. I'm like, I said, baby, I'm married to a woman. Even, let's just say for sake of argument, I wanted somebody, it wouldn't be no man, but I appreciate your persistence. I said, and then he said, yeah, she don't want no third, not you. I said, no, I appreciate your insistence, sweetie. And if I said if I had a daughter that needed a man, I would, because I like a good hard working man. I appreciate your hard workingness. You here working, but you know, bless your heart. You have a good day. Stay blessed. I mean, before I got married, some dude came to the bar. Nice looking dude. He came to the bar. He said, "Oh, I see what that means." You know, talking about my ring. I said, "Yes, that's what that means." He was like, "Well, you sure?" That's what I'll get. Are you sure? You stranger is not going to make me unsure. I mean, even if I'm not sure, I don't think I should tell you, man, random ass man that sat down in my bar. You know what I'm saying? But I said I'm very happy and I appreciate it. But he said, "Well, I'm gonna be out of town for a couple of weeks. When I come back, I'm gonna check." I'm like, clearly, some folks don't understand. No, but I get it. Okay, I said, and again, I'm flattered. And here's the thing: to me, when we first started dating, First of all, she was still friends with all her exes. I ain't say nothing.
Oh.
They were still talking on the phone. Hell, the bitches was calling me like they was the CIA and I was a enemy of the state. And I still didn't care. We started living together. She was like, I'm going to work with Mrs. So-and-so, and I got to go holler at Miss Helen. Now, I don't know who the hell Miss Helen is. Now, I'm assuming because her name Helen, she older, but you never know. She could have been a hot ass. She could have been a Megan Thee Stallion Helen. She could have been Helen the Hunter. I don't know. But she was going to lunch with her, and I ain't care. I'm going to lunch with my ladies upstairs. We're going to talk about the soap operas and go to lunch. Bye. There's nothing. I am secure in my relationship. I'm secure in my wife. I'm secure in everything. I'm secure that she can go to the strip club with a booty in her face and still come home and not sit up there and have to tell me that she slept with the stripper. I can't be boggled up with jealousy. I can't do that. I can't sit up there and do that. That being said, we go out to the club and somebody can see that we are together and they're rude in front of me. That's a different scenario. Then you hollering at me now, bitch. You ain't hollering at her no more. Now you sit up there and say you fine and she throw the ring up and you go hey and walk off. I'm cool with that. She throw the ring up and you go, what they got to do with me? Bitch, she's standing right here. That's a lot to do with you. But her going to work? Nah. Now here's the thing. If you're in a situation, let me say this. If you're in a situation, any work situation, and you do not feel comfortable being in that situation because of the way you're treated, if you're being treated some kind of way sexually, you feel like people are coming at you out, you know what I'm saying? That's different. But if she hasn't been approached by her boss sexually, her co-worker sexually, and he because when they write these things, they don't write the entire story. They write the story so that it sounds good, so you'll agree with them. But I need to know more. Has he tried to holler at her? Is she the only one going over there? Is the house so far out that you can't get to it? Can you go with her? You know what I'm saying? There are millions of scenarios. You saying one scenario, and what it boils down to is you being jealous of him trying to holler at her. Well, she can't go nowhere. My boyfriend don't trust his brother, but I tell him it's not what his brother wants to do to me. It's what I'm never. Thank you, Strawberry Kisses. Strawberry Kisses said this exactly. My boyfriend doesn't trust his brother, but I tell him it's not what your brother wants to do to me, with me. It's what I'm never going to do with him. Understand what she said. It don't matter what his brother say. It don't matter what his brother throw her way. She's never going to holler at your brother, period. So let him hurt his own feelings. Let him get himself all balled up in the knot to realize you by yourself in this situation.
I think that's where the issue is. If you are not confident that the person that you're with wants to be with you and only you, it don't matter who it is. That's the situation you need to handle within you. That's your self-confidence and your like.
That ain't got nothing to do with your partner.
Yeah.
Now it's a whole different. We done took this shit to the left, but it's the reality of the thing. Now, would I be like, if baby came home and said, if you came home from work and said, hey, boy want me to come to the house and he gonna show me how to hook some shit up because we got these VTCs and he got shit in his house. If I know, first of all, she don't like him. First of all, she can't say his name without cussing, so I ain't worried about that. Bye. He got a wife and kids. So you go over to the house, get this little extra knowledge, maybe get a leg up later on, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit up there and say you can't go because I don't want you alone with him because I think he might try to holler at you. That sounds crazy. But like I said, with that particular story, it didn't have enough info. But I do know that a lot of people in the construction industry, they fix each other's houses up. The boss call his boys, hey, I got to build this deck. Y'all gonna come help me build this deck? I give you this, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, jealousy serves no purpose. Because if you're sure and if that's mine. Over there playing the game, not paying attention to the live.
Yeah,
I know you hear me. That's mine. Now she has to decide how long she want to be mine. It's not even up for me to decide. Because I'm in it to stay. But if she chooses to do something that makes me want to leave, then that was her decision. That's what people don't understand. You can be jealous all you want to. You can sit there and marinate. You can be mad with your boyfriend or mad with your girlfriend, or your face all balled up at your husband, or you're being quiet and silent to your wife. But what difference do it make? If you don't trust your significant other, if you don't trust the person that you have given your time, heart, and coochie to, then you need to find somebody else to get to, because clearly you're not where you're supposed to be at.
Hey, Violet, how you feeling?
Hey, Violet.
I want to say this. So this is, like I've said before, me and Vance met on Facebook, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So way back then in the beginning, when we first like we knew each other for like 3-4 years before we became a couple. But once we became a couple, still in them same groups that we was in, there was a couple different people that, said they was gonna take him. And there was one girl who was adamant, she was all in my inbox and stuff. I'm gonna take him. If I want him, I can get him. Okay, go ahead. Well, here we are 8 years later. And who's still in here? Like, take him. Like, if you can take him, take him. But she couldn't take him, apparently.
Well, that's crazy.
Like, I'm supposed to get jealous and upset? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, you gotta want to be taken.
Right.
You gotta want to be going somewhere. You got to want. When people get to hollering, she a home wrecker. She knew he was married. He did too. He knew better. She did. Because he was there.
Right. If he want to go, he gonna go. If he don't want to go, he ain't going.
These little girls and these little boys go where they want to go. You can't sit up there. I don't care what somebody come tell. If your husband don't want somebody else, guess what? Ain't none of the bitch can say. My mom hired strippers to work my dad's birthday party last year. Yes. Her 50th birthday party, we went to the strip club. And I was throwing dollars on the floor like breadcrumbs, so they'll come find her.
I'm like, stop.
Come on. Bounce on it. No, I'm playing. I have faith in my spouse. I have faith in my wife. I have faith that we married each other because this is where we wanted to be at for the rest of our life. So until she do something to shake that faith, can't no bitch do that. Can't no bitch come in here and shake my faith. Can't no dude do it. But can't no girl really do it. Can't no girl sit up there and send me a bar time I can get her if I want her. Well, you go right ahead. Go ahead. You ain't gonna get much. Because when she go to you, she gotta leave everything here, including her clothes. She coming naked.
Damn.
In a Uber. It probably is, Todd. I mean, I think it's learned. It's learned and taught, and I don't know. I think some people are just jealous. It don't matter how attractive they are. It don't matter how fine they are. They're just insecure that the person is not really theirs. Hey, Tanya. The person is not really theirs. And that's a hard thing to do, but jealousy makes it worse because a lot of times instead of expressing how you feel to your partner, you keep it in and you just act like jealousy is a cool thing. Every now and again, I'll say something slick because I want her to know that I care. Now, you just can't be out here all willy-nilly hanging your thing out and thinking I ain't going to say nothing. However, I will go back to my normal unjealous self in 3, 2, 1 now.
Okay, Queen.
Hey, y'all. Jealousy doesn't serve any purpose. Think about all the times that you were jealous of your spouse or significant other. Think about all the times. And think about what your jealousy, true, don't advertise. And think about what your jealousy actually accomplished. Did you being jealous of somebody looking at your significant other? Did that stop the person from looking? Did that scoop the look off of them? Did that make them unlook? Did it make them unholler at them? Your jealousy serves no purpose, and don't make you miserable, and the other person pissed off. You know how many people have said out their mouth, "You kept accusing me of cheating, so I went and did it." That's stupid as shit too, but I don't know. You ain't gonna just call me. You ain't gonna just keep calling me a hoe, and I'm gonna go hoe to make you right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But you thought it, so I might as well.
I never did. You thought I was doing it, so I went and did it. No, bitch, I don't want to be that person, so I'm gonna sit over here, and you can sit your miserable ass over there thinking I'm fucking everybody, and I'm gonna be over here watching the ID channel trying to figure out how to kill somebody. So that's pretty much all the hell I'm gonna be doing. Or probably be high and trying to kill somebody and eating. So when you get through being crazy, you come on back, okay? But she ain't like that. So I mean, she, to an extent, I'm not going to say jealous. I'm going to say, what's the word you would use for you, baby? Not jealous, but jealous, but not jealous, but
Jealous, but what?
Not possessive. I'm hers. But she has it a little more, hers is a little more literal because she'll tell you that. I won't. I believe you should know. I believe you should know how she act. She don't even act like the killing part is we'll be sitting up there looking at girls, and I think I'll be looking at their booty more than she do. But I like butt. I like a round. I know this don't matter. I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, but I like a round butt. I like, you know what I'm saying? Not sexually. I think aesthetically it's pleasing. I do.
We gonna talk about you.
I do. I think that you should have. Hey, I think that if you get in the line, you should get in the ass line. Don't get in the titty line extra because you ever seen somebody with titties big as mine and no ass? Don't get in the titty line extra. Get in the ass line. If you're gonna get in the line, you can get back in the ass line. Don't get back in the titty line. I don't know. Cause ain't nothing worse than them big old strong backs, them 42 triple 30s, whatever.
I used to be that person, but some kind of way I got butt. I don't know where it came from.
Well, there you go. See, ass, even it out. You know what I'm saying? We don't watch porn. I mean, we have watched porn, but porn is funny to me because porn ain't real. If you pay attention, especially the girl on girl porn, the worst thing I ever seen is people doing porn with them long ass fingernails. You gonna put your hand
painful.
You gonna put your hand well? Bitch, you done gave me a whole hysterectomy. Go on now, that shit ain't real. All titties. All titties with no ass. I'm owning my disease. You ain't like that. Shamina's little, so why she sit up there saying it? But I mean, yeah, he's gonna give me a whole hysterectomy, fuck around with them long fingernails, and then all that hollering and yeah, get that fuck out of here. It's fake. It's fake. It's funny to watch. It's fun now. It's funny to watch because all of a sudden you'll be sitting out by the pool and then a bitch come out there in some stripper heels around the pool. They tell you don't even walk around the pool, run around the pool, and you come out there in 17-inch glass heels on the pool. Bitch, wait a minute. Or somebody sitting down and watching TV and they coming down this big long staircase. Like, she about to come down here talk about her titties, ain't she? In the porno, it don't never be real life. It don't never be like two people just, coming back from the club drunk and falling over each other, and then all of a sudden you say, "Ooh, that's freaky, let's go." And then it ain't never that, because that ain't nice. It's not cute. You can't.
She be in the kitchen. She be in the kitchen with no clothes on and an apron, bent over.
With an apron, with a spatula. Thank you, Strawberry. Look, with a spatula and some already fried eggs on this cold ass stove, flipping them damn eggs 13 times with nothing but them. And it'll be like a little strawberry. You remember what's the name? What's the name of the doll that smell like strawberries?
Strawberry shortcake?
Yeah, it'd be a strawberry shortcake apron because it got shit around it. And you sit up there, why is this bitch naked in a strawberry shortcake apron? What the hell they about to do?
Frying eggs.
Cooking them eggs.
And the other one come in a suit with some glasses on. or get pulled over and this bitch in the worst police costume ever in life. The costume is either way too big or way too little. The titties out. They got like a handcuff. They ain't got no gun or nothing. They ain't even got a flashlight. This is about to be some porn. Look, this ain't even regular. And don't let a bitch come to the door with a pizza because you ain't got no money. But you want the pizza. What do you want for the pizza? Bitch, $20. What's the tip? And that would be a real one. Bitch, I want my money. I can't take your titties back to blood. They're gonna stop letting your ass get pizza every time. Come over here, somebody gotta fuck you to get a pizza. So, I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Or the cable's out. Can you fix my cable?
Or they got some now when you and your husband or wife standing in the kitchen talking, and then the maid / babysitter / I don't know where this bitch came from. She'll be over there doing something nasty behind the wife while the husband looking at him. I'm sitting going, don't you see this bitch on her knees? What? That's why she on her knees, because you're stupid as hell. And they'll be doing stuff like the husband will turn back, and all of a sudden they'll do something, and then he'll turn back and she'll go back to going. But the other girl doing something, and then he's still talking to shit, and she's still doing her thing, and he's like, I'm going to the room to take a nap. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Oh, porn is hilarious. Porn is funny as shit. I ain't gonna even lie. Now, I mean, when you were younger, porn, you get a little more hot. All porn.
Do they got new stuff?
I mean, I don't know if it's new. I mean, every now and again, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even lie. We was at work one day talking about porn and to tell the customer where to go. I said, you better go. I said, you better carry your ass to one of them free porn sites. What is it? Pornhub. It's Pornhub and somebody else, another one. I said, you better go on there. You better tell me. No, it was one of my cousins talking about paying for videos, porn movies. I'm like, this is 2020, bitch. You better go on your money. Nobody paying for porn. Hey.
I'm trying to watch that.
Baby said throw off. She be like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to do it like what?
Violet said, I have not heard much, but I saw the word porn, and me and the nurse both agreed that porn is hot as long as they're adults. Please lead me to the front of the ass line.
see, I don't know. It's just something about big old boobs. I wear a 42G. Imagine a 42G on a 32 ass. Just saying.
That was me before I got married. Sure was.
Just saying.
Now think about it. All right, y'all talking about porn, stuff like that. You remember when you was like teenager and you get a hold of something like that and you trying to be slick and watch it?
Well, first of all, when she to watch no porn in my house, you had to read it.
Or did you ever come across a book?
Yeah, my grandmama had old nasty book.
It was a joy book. It was a joy book.
It wasn't joy sex. My grandmama had a nasty ass because I'm a reader. So I picked the book up.
Me too.
So I picked up and it was a regular book. And I don't know what it was like I don't know what the fuck it had on the front. But it was a regular book. So I was reading it. And I was like, this ain't what I normally read. But it was all right. But the beginning, because it was just some stories about, shit. Because my uncle used to bring porn to the house, by the way, penthouse and shit. Ain't gonna lie, I read the penthouse letters. That was some dumb shit. Them was real people. I thought them was real people, but I think maybe now that I got older, they weren't real. Because that was some bullshit. Some of the letters and the penthouse letters was some bullshit. But so I was reading the book and I was like, my mama read this? My grandmama was reading this? Do she know what the heck she was reading?
Grandma was
Grandma was freaking.
I got a hold of a few dirty books and then some magazines. I remember there was one magazine that was called Sex Over 60. And it was like a comic strip kind of magazine. Oh, I used to fall out laughing reading that. Oh,
that shit is funny as hell. That shit, old people, because see, when you young and then you got somebody over 60 talking about they doing it, because now that I'm almost 60, I'm cool with that. But back when you was in your teens and your 20s and you hear some 60-year-olds doing it, all you would think like, oh, that's so nasty. They shouldn't be having sex. That's somebody's grandma. Right now, I bet your ass would be hoping that they still doing it at 60, everybody in the chat. Now you're hoping that they and you still get a little, because I have a little, Hustler do have good articles. You have to, but they did have good articles. Because let me tell y'all about porn magazines. I love
reading them stories. That was
porn magazines could write articles that other magazines wouldn't touch. Because a lot of magazines wouldn't touch articles about crime and racism and things like that. I mean, for real. And they would have for real articles about stuff. And you like, this is actually an intelligent article right next to this girl coochie. All right, And after a while, the sex, the thing about sex is it is what it is. After so long, ass and titties is just ass and titties. If you don't want to, once you become an adult, if you don't want to have sex, no amount of ass and titties is gonna make you want to have sex. If anything, if you do too much of it or it don't make no sense, it'll turn you off. You'll be like, go sit your nasty ass down somewhere. But as a kid, everything sexual is funny and it's exciting. Woohoo!
I don't know if they still have them now, but when I was a kid, the ones that I was reading, like when you got to the back, it had the wanted ads and the sale ads and all that stuff. That was even funnier. Oh, that was hilarious. Start reading
Yeah. Oh, y'all remember the thank you, Violet. You remember the what's the thing? Craigslist used to have it. The people section, people for people or whatever, it would be men for women, women for women, men for men. And then it had like 700 other different letter combinations. And I'd be sitting up there trying to figure out, what the fuck do this mean? I get the men, I got the women for men, I got the men for men, I got the woman for woman. But what does the TWMEI for WYZX shit? What does that mean? Who is a Z? What does he do? Is it a zebra? Is this a bestiality? What is going on Craigslist? I can't keep up. You just and they just got rid of it. And then the shit they be saying, you gotta go read the little things. Then I go read what they talk about themselves. Yeah, me and my husband, we're looking for somebody to join us. I like to watch.
That's crazy.
You just put that out there for people to see. That's some shit you're supposed to hide. You ain't supposed to be telling nobody I want to see my husband fucking people. You should have married a porn star. There is somebody.
You see the men. I want a big woman to come sit on my face.
Yeah. or I want a threesome. I want to do two girls at once. Bitch, you can't do one at once. So
I want somebody to fart in my face and beat me.
I want somebody to pee on me and light me on fire. Bitch, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I want somebody to tie me up and call me not daddy. What is it? They got some that like to dress up like babies. I mean, diapers and pacifiers and shit. That's first of all, that's.
And you the ones that want to dress up in the furry costumes.
The furry
or the latex people.
Oh, they bet they stank. Can you imagine the sweat and musty coochie odor in some latex? Can you imagine you just sitting there marinating in your own plastic wrapping and just, I bet you peel that shit off. It smell like an old ass homeless camp. That's just nasty.
And then the ones that want to, what's it called, splat, when you get messy and just throw stuff on people.
Yeah. The nastiest shit ever in life is 2 girls, 1 cup.
Now blue waffle.
Layla, I didn't know what the fuck I'm talking about because on Facebook.
Blue waffle got you beat. Blue waffle.
I don't know. 2 girls. You know what the fuck they doing?
And they both nasty.
But you know what? Come on then. Come on. 2 girls, 1 cup. You know what fucked up is in there. That is disgusting. And folks want to see. Hell. Look here. I am all for sexual freedom. I am all for not being confined to what the world or the standards set. I am all for if you want 13 people in the bed and all of you are consenting adults and you got that kind of stamina, go for what you know. I'm all for, there's one chick, she's her and she got 5 boyfriends. I'm all for that. If you can carry that shit off, do you. If I'm all for whatever kind of porn you want to watch that don't have nothing to do with children and animals. Why, yes, I have. Outside sex, by the way, to let everybody know, depending upon where it is, it's not the most hygienic sex in the world, okay? Hey, Stephanie, just so y'all know. Saying if you're on the beach, get everywhere, you know. I don't trust public pools. That's just booty soup. Outside sex is when you become an adult, you like, I pay for a bed, so I'm good.
Look, happy birthday to me.
What? Hold on, what did I say? Text it to me. Send it to my phone. Yeah. I don't know how we got off on this because we was talking about jealousy, but you know I do get off very quick. I do go very quick around the world. Turn me on porn. Am I a gay man trapped? All right, Violet. Violet said, no, Violet, you do not need therapy. I have a lot of women find gay porn, man on man porn, interesting. They find it exciting
because you're not interested in the women, so now you got 2 men on it.
Right. I mean, it's just like I I appreciate the male form. I was straight for a good hot minute, but I don't find a man and a woman having sex attractive. I don't find
Not
two
yet, Steph.
women doing dumb shit attractive. However, I have watched gay porn, and while it wasn't extra exciting to me, it was funny because gay
Have you
porn.
ever watched some T.S. Madison porn?
I have not.
That is some interesting stuff that you don't know what you want to feel. Because she look like a woman, but then she don't look like a woman.
Well, I gotta look at that one. I see that one. So I see male, a lot of heterosexual women, a really lot, find male on male attractive because it's a little taboo and it's a little different because we used to men being strong and hard, and then they're getting together, kissing and hugging, and that's like, oh, that's kind of sexy. You know what I'm saying? Women who are not attracted to women don't find women on women porn as attractive as they do find men on men porn. I know a lot of gay women who watch men on men porn. It just depends. I don't particularly find what I'm trying to say.
I'm laughing at Violet. I just read.
No, baby, you're not weird. I mean, sexuality is fluid. Women's sexuality is a lot more fluid than men's sexuality because men are brought up I don't think it's no fault of their own, but they're brought up to be very homophobic. If you're a man, you a man. You ain't supposed to hug. You ain't supposed to kiss. You ain't supposed to cry. You a man. Ugh. And that's how they brought up. But women are brought up to kind of go with the flow. Our sexuality can be a little more fluid. Our sexuality is something that we explore if you want to explore that. And society does not put the stigma of exploration on women that they do on men. If a man and a woman did the exact same sexual exploration, I'm in college and I think this dude is cute and I think this girl is cute and I'm gonna holler at both of them. If a girl does that, they'll be like, that's just a phase. She'll be all right. If a dude does that and finds that he is completely attracted to women, although men, he thinks they're nice looking, but he don't want to do nothing with them, a man will carry that stigma a lot longer than a woman would. So women will explore their sexuality more quickly than a man will. Because even us as women, how many women, and I want y'all to be completely honest with yourself, how many women would consider dating a man who has dated a man in his past? Leilani's one. Everybody who would do that hit the ones. If you wouldn't, hit the twos.
Now, I couldn't always say that, but being that I met my brother Justin, and then my god brother also were gay, but are both married to women at this point, happily married to women, and are really faithful, amazing husbands to their wives. So,
well, a lot of men will tell you, because my roommate and when I lived in one of my roommates in Alabama, it was a gay couple. But he said, yeah, I've been with a woman. He said it's who I fall in love with at the time. I'm predominantly gay, but if a woman, if I fall in love with her, I just fall in love with her and I go about my business. I'm not going to cheat. So thankful that's truthful shit. I mean, with us, when you date a woman, it's a grand possibility that she's been with a man. You date me, I've been with a dude. I got a whole son. So you know that you're gonna date somebody who has dated a man in their past. But women are a little more accepting of that. Men are not. I mean, women are a little less accepting of that. Men be like, they'll like to have fantasies. Oh, you think she'll join us? No, you don't want this nigga that I slept with to join us, okay? No, you don't want this girl that's that harder than you do when she walk to join us. You really, really don't. I've had people say that. You think, no, you don't want that. That ain't what you want. Because everybody think when they think about a threesome, a dude always thinks about two girls that look like me. Nah, player, you want a threesome? It's gonna be me, you, and a bitch that look like you. So I can have fun. Because clearly you just wanted to have fun. I mean, I haven't had a threesome. That's not one of my fantasies. It's not something that I would want to have anyway. That's it. It has nothing to do with jealousy. I just not. I don't feel like taking all that time. You gotta do two things. You gotta do this. You gotta tweak these hips and tweak these nipples and kiss this and kiss this one. I was like, I ain't got time for all that. I just work on one person. Go take. You supposed to, the whole goal for sex is to have orgasm, and I just want to go to sleep after that. So I don't do it with extra people. I gotta get you and then make her happy. No, I'm through. Supposed to be done after one.
What's supposed to be done after one?
See, you not supposed to be done after one because you can do how many?
Hold on.
She got her headphones on.
What you say?
I said that more than one person in the bed is not my fantasy. When I said what I said was, I said when men think about having a threesome with their significant other, they think about their significant other having another girl in the bed that look like them. I said no. I said that would not be me. I said it would be me, him, and a chick that look like him.
What the?
I'm gonna have fun too. And I definitely didn't want two girls like me because then I gotta make you happy and her happy. I want to get my nut and go to bed like y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I want to get done and go to sleep. If you gotta have two folks in there, you gotta take care of. I want to be done after one and go to bed. I'm good. I'm not young anymore.
I'm listening.
I mean, I wouldn't even know how to approach you. You came here talking about you wanted another girl. I wouldn't even know what to say. I'm like, y'all be quiet over there. Shit. It's hot. Don't touch me. It's hot as hell. And y'all get on the floor. Shit. That would be me joining. That would be me joining the threesome. Give me y'all options. Me not being mad about nothing.
Like, wait, pull your booty out the way I can't see the TV.
I swear. I'm about to move to the end. Shit. She put her ass in front of the TV. Better get her ass.
Like you said, you want the round ass.
Oh, Amy Johnson's birthday is Wednesday. Okay, thank you, Carol. My husband keep running, and I tell him to be quiet and do what I say. He told me to seek out therapy. Tell him that he just needs to sit down, be quiet, and take it. No, just like that's what they tell us. That's what the hell they tell us. See, he telling you the old shit talking about he keep running and tell you be cool. No, that's what they tell us. It's okay. Just take it. You can take it. You can do it. You tell them the same thing. Tell your husband. It's okay. Shh. You can take it. You can do it. Tell him you are his therapy. Tell him that you taking your therapy out on him. Shit. Talking about you need therapy. Can you imagine? I imagine if I said that shit, she would die. If I said, go on, y'all scoot over. I need a big bed. See, if we was like a threesome couple, y'all seen that double king size bed? Mm-hmm. See, I would need that bed so that I can go on the side that's closest to the TV. And they can have the whole side over there. And if I feel like joining, I can roll over. But don't feel like joining, I can stay where I'm at. That's good, ain't it? That's not good? Why is that not good? She said no. Why is that not good? I'm letting you fulfill your thing. You having a threesome without having to please but one person. And I can watch TV.
It's not.
And DC like TV is not involved.
She said that's not a threesome. I said, well, what is it? Okay. I just can't see it. I can't see myself just laying there and you sitting there watching another, you know what I'm saying? I feel some kind of way. It might be a little freaky though, but I still feel some kind of way. I'd be mad because you ain't sitting up there taking up for me. You let her do that. That's good though. Hold on, baby. Wait a minute. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute, baby. Maybe you're all right. We should do this. Is that a problem though? For anybody, has anybody had a threesome? And has jealousy been a problem in the threesome? Has anybody had a threesome? Yes, Carol, she wants me involved, but I
have not. I don't think I ever will, because the only threesome I want to be in would be with another man, or it'd have to be a really manly woman. And if it was a really manly woman, then this wouldn't be it.
That's the thing. But my thing is this: is it okay? Is it bad? Oh, okay. Let's flip it. What if you approached man and said, I want a threesome with you and a dude? And he said, okay. How would you feel? How would y'all feel if you...
Is it with two men?
Yes.
Then I'd be like, okay, let's go.
But I mean, he got into it. Here's the thing. We want what we want. Everybody holler about, I want somebody to tell me the truth. I want somebody to tell me what's up. Just ask me and I'll be all right. But the reality is when you're approached with all right, okay, I'm good with a dude being in the bed. Are you really good with a dude? If he really that good with a dude being in the bed, are you good with a dude being in the bed with him? We want what we want. But if we get it, would you feel some kind of way? If y'all did it, he gave you what you wanted and he was in it. Y'all was doing y'all porno shit. Y'all was, and then, but he was into it. Would you feel some kind of way after the sex was over with, realizing how he was into it? Like, well, maybe. Hello? Chat.
That's what I asked you for. So now I wouldn't. You're not allowed to be upset after you said. Let's do
say that all you want to, but you know how many bitches sitting up here that said okay to threesomes and right now mad as hell at somebody. Just sitting here right now. I bet
didn't really mean it. That's what that
is. I bet somebody right now that said yes to a threesome. They ain't saying nothing in the chat, but they just said yes to a threesome and I already mad at somebody else. So
she ain't really. If you got mad, you ain't mean it.
And see how many more is I done seen with bitches coming on there with babies from threesomes and the bitch over there mad when you stuck your dick. You literally guided your husband's wee-wee into her business. What you mad for? Now, here's the question. Everybody who has a freaky fantasy. If your husband or wife does what your freaky fantasy is, are you then gonna feel some kind of way because they enjoyed your freaky fantasy? So, baby, what's your fantasy?
I'm grown now.
What do grown got to do with the question?
I've been through all that already. I don't have to go back.
No. That's not what I said. I know what you've done. I said, but your fantasy is something you can get me to do one thing. What would it be?
I think on that one.
Well, clearly y'all see we ain't doing no freaky shit here no more. So we got to think about it. But I think also we have done quite a bit of freaky shit. But here's the thing. Is it ever a case where your significant other is too involved and too happy with your fantasy?
I don't know. I think if that's a worry of yours, you shouldn't suggest it. Whatever you asking for, you need to be ready for to get it.
And if you're in a relationship and your partner comes to you and say they want whatever, and you agree just because, not because you want to do it, but just because you want to make your other partner happy, do you have the right to be mad?
Nope. Don't agree.
See, like, honey, that's why I love you. See, I fucking love you, man.
If you don't want something, don't do it. If you say yes, that's your fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm with you. If you say, well, I just wanted to make her happy. I just wanted to make him happy. Okay, but you sitting over there mad, but face balled up, want to fight a bitch in the bed naked. How you gonna explain that to police?
As I've said, I don't want to share. I'm greedy.
I hate when people ask me for my last little piece of food. I hate when somebody, you know how you eating, or you got some fries or something. I was over there eating. I was at work when I was working in Walmart. Somebody, I was eating some fries or something. I was eating. Anyway, the girl come over there and asked me. She was like, "Can I have some?" No. Well, you so mean. You should share. Why? This mine. It was a pizza. One of them pizzas from Subway. I got it with some bacon on there. Bitch, you know you're not about to get none of this bacon. Now, I don't know if you don't know, but you're not about to get none of this bacon pizza. So I feel like, see, that's why I mean, as jealous as I'm not, I'm also not about to sit up there and just put on a silver platter with an invitation either. I might not be jealous, but I don't know. You know. Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. Could you come over for a sec?
No, not yet right now because I'm in the middle of something. What if this next question? What if your best friend and her spouse want to condone a sexual act with you and your spouse?
Wait, what?
No, thank you.
Wait, what?
She said, what if your best friend and their spouse want to be with you and your spouse?
Thank you. Doing what? Watch a movie?
Yeah, no, thank you.
My best friend's spouse my best friend's significant other got a dick. So, no. No. I appreciate y'all.
My friends pick people that I can't stand.
You already know they're gonna pick somebody gonna. Mm-hmm. But I mean, isn't it better
if somebody just gets on your last nerve? No.
I think that it would be better if sorry, y'all. I think that it would be better to do it with not strangers, but relative strangers, as opposed to significant others. If you want to get your foot wet, if you want to dip into the threesome pool, I don't think you should do it with somebody you in love with, because I think then other issues will pop up as it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should do it to somebody in love. I think you should dip your toe in with like your friends, you know what I'm saying? Your homegirl that you know shift both ways, and your homeboy that want to do both of y'all, but don't want to be his girlfriend because he a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the bathroom. Leilani, read the chat for me. I gotta go to the bathroom right quick, y'all. I'll be a bit.
Okay, let's
see.
Let
them talk, because they're not talking.
Violet said, I don't want a threesome. I just want him to do what I say.
That's what we always want. Shit. We want somebody to put on
lace panties or whatever it is. Just do it and be quiet. Well, dang, Violet want to be a dominatrix.
Violet want to put out the whip.
Violet has some boots and chains and handcuffs.
Let's see. Carol said, I agree. Don't go along with it if you really don't want to do it. Right. Asia said, I'm greedy, selfish at times because I'm an only child. Threesomes are a definite no for me. I'm way too jealous. Nope. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Valerie said, hell no, and mad as hell too. Violet said, hell no, I would love it. You would love having sex with your best friend and their spouse? Best friend. Said, are you going to test the third person for Rona before y'all get to have it? You got Rona test in your pocket, DC? Huh? You got Rona test in your pocket. Everybody need to be tested for Rona first.
Right. But think about it. If Rona wasn't out, like, you know, it was back like the old, like nothing had to deal with the Rona, but would you do it?
Mm-mm. Absolutely not. For real. My friends pick men I can't stand. It'd be a bunch of hands slapping in there. Don't touch me. Touch me.
Don't touch me. Yeah. That's crazy. But you'd be
That'd be a whole unfun night of a whole bunch of screaming, slapping. Get off me. Don't touch me. He touched me.
That's funny. I mean, some people do it, but I don't understand how they can do that. Then how you supposed to talk to your best friend after all of that?
Y'all gotta be real close.
Like, what you?
Shirley said, right, Carol. Don't agree if you don't want to do it. That's when you get back into you play a stupid game and you win a stupid prize. Don't be agreeing to stuff you don't really mean.
Right.
You turn around and want to be mad later. No, you can't be mad. You suggested this.
Nah.
Then afterwards, you want to be like, you think she's pretty? Did you like her more than me? No, you can't do that. That's not okay.
Yeah, some people, But see, back when I was young, I ain't never do no shit like that, but I had a lot of friends that did crazy shit, and I'd be like, how do you not catch feelings?
Well, they only did it once, right? Or they just did it over and over?
I couldn't do it, because I be done caught feelings some kind of way.
From just once?
Huh?
From just once?
No, if you was with like friends and all that stuff, nah. I couldn't do it.
Asia said, STDs. Oh, hell no. Can you imagine getting chlamydia because of a threesome and you and your partner both got it because of the third person? Hell no.
Oh, that'd be messed up. Somebody had to die.
You can't get mad. You agreed to it.
Somebody had to die. I'm telling you.
Now everybody burning.
You stupid. She said, everybody in there burning. Because it's like, how can you be with your friends? You would catch feelings. Now, how you supposed to talk to them the next day?
Because that's your home. That's your friend.
Nah.
If you catch feelings from you,
all right, another question. How can you, say you got a friend, right? And you never knew they had feelings for you. But you looked at them as a friend. Now keep in mind, you single, you by yourself, you ain't got nobody. And they just they try to sleep with you, whatever. Could you do that?
They just going from we have no feelings to they trying to sleep with me. No, thank you.
Well, no, that's your home. That's your friend, your homeboy, your homegirl. And
you just still in water.
Yeah, my son knows that. That's your homegirl, your homeboy, and y'all.
I mean, if they want to see if we want to, start talking and see if we can get into a relationship, that's different. She just said they just all of a sudden they always liked you, didn't say nothing, then they come up feeling on you trying to get some. No, I'm good.
That too. Hey, Risa. Hey, y'all. I don't know.
Yeah, if we want to have a discussion and see if maybe we can turn it into something, that's different. But you isn't going to be feeling on me and stuff and think something's going to happen.
They always have feelings. That's the thing.
They be like, what you been doing today, girl? For real? Oh, wait a minute. You don't get punched.
Hey, sorry, son. But like I said, the whole thing
came. Said the other day she was sick and her friend came over to help her change her clothes and then went to feel it. No, ma'am. What you doing? You helping me because I'm sick. Don't touch me.
If he enjoyed my fantasy. Well, I mean, you got here's the thing, Violet. If you want him to do what you want to do, you got to do what he want to do. So go see what his fantasy is. See what he
You
want
want her to leave him alone. That's what he said.
I mean, other than that, I mean, in the sexual area, hey Veronica, in the sexual area, you see what I'm saying? If she want a certain thing, she got to see what his thing is, and she got to tell him, say, "Hey, you do
I think
me,
Stanley might just want a nap.
Say what?
I think Stanley might just want a nap.
I ain't mad at Stanley. A good nap. Hell, I was trying to take one. She turned on the damn music. Dun, 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 coming in. I'm like, I guess ain't no nap for me. Now, for everybody who's just joining, and it sounds like we are, huh? Oh, I'm gonna put the. Anybody want us to join the panel? Just hop on. So this initial whole thing started because of, would you feel some type of way? And should you feel some type of way if your significant other boss asks your spouse to come to their house to work? Now, that's a very broad statement. So I just focused on one aspect. I focused on the jealousy aspect because my thing is this: jealousy is useless. It wastes time and it wastes your own time. You don't understand, people. Everybody in the chat, everybody who will listen to the callback, all that. You do understand that jealousy only affects the person who is jealous, not the person that they're jealous of, not the person, not their spouse, not anything. It affects you. You are miserable. You see bad things in everything they do. You every phone call is some bitch they're trying to talk to. Every number that pops up is some hoe that's trying to holler at them. Everybody at their job is some trick that's trying to get your man or your woman. If you're jealous, when you're a jealous person, that don't affect your spouse. It might piss them off because they get tired of being accused of everything. But it doesn't help anything. It doesn't make you seem like you love me anymore. It makes you seem like you crazy if you just jealous of everybody. Everybody don't want me. I'm an acquired taste. I am not for everybody. Just because I'm outside don't mean some dude looking at my ass, and he might be. Y'all know how big my ass is? Hell, if I was a stranger, I'd look at it too. I'm like, ah, damn. I'm just saying. Jealousy serves no purpose. It doesn't enhance your relationship. Doesn't make it better. It doesn't bring y'all closer together. If anything, it pushes you apart. Because nobody want to be with somebody that don't trust them. And jealousy sounds like distrust. To you, in your head, you may just be protecting your significant other from all the people out there that want to take them away from you. But to the person, to your significant other, what they hear is somebody who doesn't trust them. Because the only person you can control, that you have any control over, is your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. That's it. That's the only people you have control over. You do not have control of these billions of people in the world. The only person that you have any control over is you and your partner. If you're with somebody you do not trust, then you are doing yourself a disservice more so than them, because you're sitting at the house jumping every time the phone rings, trying to go through pockets, trying to go through wallets, trying to go through purses, trying to go through old pants, trying to see what the hell went on. Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Oh, she must be talking to the kids.
Jealousy is staring at me.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the kids. Leilani done lost her mind. See that? You
like trying to stick her nose through the hole in the cage.
There are certain things. There's a certain level of peace when you find your partner, when you find that person who clicks all your boxes, who just, y'all know, I'm about to say my girl DC checks all my boxes. I don't have to. I'm not gonna sit up. I'm not. I cannot let jealousy take one moment away from our relationship, and that's what it does. It takes moments away. That time you sitting up there wondering if her boss gonna holler at her. Well, guess what? If her boss was gonna holler at her, he'd do it at work too. So even if she never stepped foot near his house, he would be the same person at the job site. So you jealous that she going to work? So if you're jealous of the boss, or you jealous of the dude she actually works with, because the boss is just some dude that hands down duties for the day. She elbow to elbow with dudes all day. You jealous of them? They come to my restaurant because I got a lot of buildings being built around my restaurant. They come in my restaurant, sitting there laughing, joking, and drinking for hours at a time. You jealous of them? You jealous of the server that came over there and gave them something to drink? Violet said, I did fantasy for 30 years. Now he gonna have to come on up off it. Look here, Violet. Would you like for us to do a real talk about coming up off it? Talk to you next Saturday. We'll do a whole real talk. You can have him come on, sneak him on in there. He don't know we talking about him. So I can let him know that if your spouse or partner has been letting you do your freaky shit, you need to turn around and let them do their freaky stuff, or somebody else will. Well, Violet, there go Violet. Come on, Violet. Hey!
Hey, y'all.
Where's the doctor? Where you in the doctor? What's wrong with you?
She had surgery.
Oh, you had surgery. Okay.
Yeah. I went home, but I ended up with an infection in my hand from the IV.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
So
all right. Well, look here, Violet. If you want to, we'll get old hubby up into the thing and we'll make him act right.
look, I did everything he wanted for 30-something years. It's my turn.
There you go. You better go and tell him like that. When you see him, look him. You got to make sure you start with the look him.
Right.
No,
and Leilani, that was a big old no on the couple.
Your best friends.
Right. That was a big old no.
To see if it's my best friend, then you know you always look at this nasty bitch.
For one, I've been to punch somebody in their eye. Y'all know I'm crazy.
But see, all right. So Miss Violet, you done been with him 30, you said 38 years?
35.
35 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you sure of your man? I'm sure after 35 years, you show of your man. You
That's
show
right.
Mr. Stanley that this
That's
is
right.
mine, this is mine. Now,
Mm-hmm.
do you still get jealous though?
Huh?
You still get jealous?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Because I'm twisted that way.
Well, as long as you know you, shit, go ahead.
That's right. And
I
don't
mean,
play.
because
Now, all I ask is respect me the way I respect you, and we good. We good. When you are to me, in a disrespectful mode or role or however you want to call it, I can't handle that. Respect me. You gonna respect me. You ain't got no choice.
right, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying him being disrespectful. I'm saying, would you be jealous of him? Are you jealous of him working with women? You know what I'm saying? That kind of situation. No. I'm not talking about disrespectful situations. I'm not talking about you and him at the restaurant and the waitress give him her number in front of you. I ain't talking about that.
Well, then if somebody get locked up because I've been knocked out, you gonna disrespect me right in my face.
Yeah, see, I'm just talking about normal every day. He go to work, he work with women, he go to the store. You know what I'm saying? You're not jealous of that situation, but you want him to be respectful. You want him to be respectful when y'all together.
That's it.
All right, so that's different.
What if your spouse loves the threesome so much they keep having sex behind your back with the third person, fall in love with the third person? That ain't a threesome. That's not a threesome that they going with the person.
That's not the threesome they love. Because if they love the threesome so much, then all three of y'all will be the ones hiding each other back.
That's not them loving a threesome. That's them liking another person. They like that person before. That's not new. They already knew they liked that person.
See, that's what happened when people think the grass is green on the other side. Y'all want to go with me? We're gonna go a little bit. This might not be a church topic, but we might sound like it. Everybody think the grass is greener in somebody else's yard. They think the money is bigger, the house is better, the sex is better, the cooking better. Everything is better in somebody else's yard. Then you hop your ass over the fence. And you over there, and all that shiny shit you saw that bitch doing, that was just the stuff on the outside. The kitchen dirty, the bed ain't made, the food nasty, and they paint their grass. And now you over there. You sure can't bring your ragged ass back over the house.
Sure can't, because I'm going to swat you back over there like you a tennis ball.
But that's what get me. When you cheat on somebody and you say it's a mistake. I made a mistake. Bitch, you made a choice. I hate when they say that. I hate when they say that because that's just so disrespectful, because that's not a mistake. A mistake is 2 + 2 is 5. That's a mistake. A mistake is me making a gin martini with vodka because the bottle was in the wrong spot. That's a mistake. A mistake is me cussing out Nick for something Brittany did. And I find out later. That's a mistake. You having sex with somebody else other than your spouse or the person you're committed to, it's not a mistake ever on any level, because you had a choice from the time you thought about it to the time your dick and the pussy met on the stage.
Because there has never been an occasion of someone falling in. Oops. So you just passing by and it just don't happen. It don't happen.
I fell on a banana peel, slid up the street, up the stairs, through the door, in the room, out my clothes, up a bed, in her stuff. Oh, that's a badass banana, bitch. Bring that to me.
All I want to know, Lisa, is how much is you charging for these therapy sessions? Because they help.
It's free, Earth 30. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. These therapy sessions work. This ain't because I didn't read this shit. Ain't nobody told me. Well, I did read some books, but that's not the point. I didn't read this shit. This is life. I have been unknowingly the other woman.
Well, I like the way you get the information out of us. That's the therapy part to me. You know, you say it and you smiling and it's all fun, but you get us to pour out what's in there that's bothering us. And that's the therapy part about it to me.
Thank you. Well, see, because when you're talking to somebody, when you're talking to a therapist or a psychiatrist, psychologist, or anybody, a preacher, pastor, a priest, depending upon your religion, you want to talk to somebody who doesn't pity you. They sympathize with you, empathize with your feelings, and they understand where you're coming from, because on some level they have a comparable situation that they can fall back on and understand that shit does happen. And some people just need to know that. Sometimes you just need to get what's in you out of you, because if you don't, it's going to turn into something else. How many times have you been mad with your husband and hollered at your kids? How many times you been mad at your boss and hollered at your spouse? See, I've been that way. I tell my children, because at work they my children. I tell them all the time. I say, ain't nobody in this building you can't cuss the fuck out. Don't sit there taking this shit home. Don't take what they say to you home. Don't take that you didn't get tipped from this table home. If you got a problem with a manager, tell another manager. Cuss that bitch out, because sometimes that's all that really needs to happen. Sometimes you just need to cuss somebody out so they'll know that they're not gonna take. You ain't gonna take this shit. Cause see, what happens is people give you what you take. People, your husband and your wife is going to give you whatever you keep taking. And if you keep taking cheating, they're going to give it to you. You keep taking disrespect, they're going to give it to you. You keep taking family members and other bitches in your relationship, they're going to give it to you. You got to nip that shit in the bud immediately. Immediately. You need to tell them what is going to happen and what's not going to happen. Ask baby, I have a set of rules. She know them. And we laugh about them. Because I, one, don't believe that she'll ever have to use them rules. But however, I firmly believe, and I'm one of those people who I don't believe in absolutes. I don't believe that 100% this is going to happen and not this, because I know that life happens. Just like all of us thought we were going to have a great summer and be doing shit and going to our trips and going to our meet and greets and meeting up and having fun, just like we thought that.
Yeah, 2020 was going to be amazing.
And 2020 says, sit down, bitch. You know, I told her the only good thing about 2020 is we learned the name of Bigfoot, and his name is Bear. That's the best thing about 2020, because Australia was on fire. They killed all the koalas. I don't know what the hell. Flint still ain't got no damn water. They still got little children in cages that cannot even say mommy, let alone tell them their mama name. We got murder hornets. And some bitches was sitting up there talking about zombie. What the fuck was it? Zombie beetles or zombie, some kind of bug.
Oh, yeah. Zombie
locusts. Zombie
locusts.
Corona. Trump. They just killing people on TV. What? Do you understand that since the George Floyd thing, they have gotten progressively worse? They have gotten progressively worse. I mean, they have gotten like, so fucking, since he could kill somebody, let's do everything we can do before this shit stops. 2020 is absolutely nothing like we thought it was going to be. And that's how life is. And that's how everything is. But if you want somebody to take you seriously, you have to make sure that they take you seriously. That includes a spouse, a job, a parent, your family. Don't sit up here and take shit from somebody because you love them. And that's where we get all jacked up at. I love you, so do whatever you feel like you need to do to me. That's not right. And that's not love. I laugh and I joke and I play. But at the end of the day, if anybody in this stream, if anybody who has listened to this, who's listened to the replay, who's listening now, makes you feel a little better and makes you want to go do something, that's all I've ever said. Some days I don't feel like doing this because I don't feel like talking. I know that once I get to going, I'll talk. Some days I just don't because I'm all talked out. But sometimes people just need to hear that. They need to hear anything. You've been with your baby for 35 years. He ain't going nowhere. And guess what? How much you want to bet before it's all over with? Them pink lace draws come into play. How much you want to bet? You be sitting up there in the live just smiling. All we'll see is little smiley emojis. Mm-hmm. What you got to say, Violet? Nothing.
That's all I'm going to put on there.
Smiley emojis. That day I'd be like, oh, he told him one thing.
Right. Don't leave out the yellow bumblebee ones.
Yeah.
You know how black he is. So
leave him alone.
That's my boo.
That's your baby. You know, us light skinned folks don't like nobody light as us. You know, we go deep. You know, we go deep looking for the color.
Black and the
we look for the Chaka Zulu 1974 big ass afro with the pick in the back, black as their hair. You know what I'm
saying? Because he got all the above.
DC on the light end of the scale.
Huh?
She on the light end of the scale. She one good pair. She one good pale one away from being too light for me.
Oh, you just wrong for that.
That's my baby though. She's so cute. She do shit though. She be doing shit because she cute. That'd be the problem. That's all the time.
Stan be he always agreeing with everything DC do. DC the greatest. She did.
Don't tell her that shit. I won't be able to get that big old head in the bed. We have to go get that.
He said, me and you more alike. And Leilani, he said, you the sidekick. He coming for you first.
Who?
I said, why did you bother Leilani?
Tell him, come on. By the time I get through with him, he gonna come back to you going, babe, I'm so sorry. I was just playing. I swear to God, I was just playing. I was playing.
You sure don't want to come for me this time, sharp.
He'll come over here.
He won't even call you by your name. He talking about that's Leilani. I said, okay. She gonna kick your butt, keep bothering her.
He come over here, he want to, he'll be come back to you, baby. What size them panties is?
You better watch them in other videos when I be on the mid streams and I bring them down.
I got some over here, depending upon. I got you. I got some I need. Got some still got a tag on it.
He just silly that way. I love him to death though. He's such a sweetheart. But he won't fall in line where I want him to.
Well, that's because y'all been together so long. That's all. Y'all,
he gonna do it.
Tell him mind their business, Valerie. Mind your business.
What happened? What?
Valerie said I tell my family the same thing. They try to get all in me and my man life, and I told them to stay out of my life.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you're in a situation, I'm gonna start with the bad situation in the beginning. If your family is butting into your relationship because you're being abused or taken advantage of, because they see that you love them and you don't love yourself as much as you should, then I'm all for families getting in there, because the reality is there are millions of women right now kicking up daisies because they didn't tell their mom and them that he put his hands on me, that he talked about me, that he did this because I loved him. I'm all for families rolling up. Look here. I'm a part of a family that will get in the car and drive 8 hours with a 2x4 in the trunk as the only weapon, okay? I'm with bitches that'll snatch off wigs and grease up their face with Vaseline in their 50s, okay? That being said, if you're in a good relationship and you know your family, know your family. If your family is the kind, we were laughing and joking about Nick dating and shit. I said, look here, I talk about people. This ain't a good place to just come and bring any funny looking child in here willy-nilly, because I talk about people to their face. So that being said, if my adult child, my son, comes to me, I love her and she's sweet and da 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 da, she ain't gotta be my woman. She gotta be his. And if she treat my baby all right, I have to like her. But if she not, I'm not about to stick my nose into some shit. Because let me tell you something. I hate to see grown ass women up on their grown ass sons like they ain't got no man. I hate that.
Yeah, you gotta let them live life. You ain't gonna sit back and watch them be abused or nothing. But
no, but you just
let them experience certain things,
Yes. And Age is saying that. Age said that we need to stop telling our family our business, get mad at hubby, call my mama and tell your business, and then wonder why they act. Yes. If your husband told, I don't know what make you mad, whatever make you mad, not something abusive, not that he's hurting you, not that he's stealing your money, not that he hitting the kid, nothing like that, but just shit that gets on your nerves. Why you call your mom? If he getting on your nerves, you need to get him off your nerve, not add your mama to the nerve mix. Because you call your mama, and the first thing we gonna say, do we need to come back up his shit?
We have never involved our family in that. If they wanted to dip in, we dipped them right back out because
And
that
you
was
gotta do that.
between me and him. And we never fought in front of the
Rayon
kids.
heard
We
that
have
and she's
never.
giggling hysterically, Lisa.
Why?
Because you said she called your mom and she wanted to know if you want her to pack up all your shit. She's like,
All right, Leilani, you got. See, I got a little boy. See, I'm different. I got a little boy. I got a man. Let me rephrase that because I'm gonna stop calling him a little boy. I have a young man who, and very soon, will be a man, and that's what I want to raise him to be. I want him to be a man, not a stereotypical man, but I want him to be a man. I want him to be firm, stand tall, cover the ground he walk on, look people in the eyes when he talk to them, shake hands, stand up for what he believes is right, and knows how to treat whoever he want to date. Now, between the 15-year-old Nick and the real grown-up Nick, it's going to be a lot of bullshit. It's going to be girls. It's going to be college. It's going to be high school. It's going to be a lot of bullshit. And 99% of it won't stick. So I can't get into that and get up there and get mad with every little girl that break my baby heart because somebody is. And you can't plan for no shit like that. But it also ain't your job to pick up the slack like you some bitch that he hollering at in the street. You his mama. You supposed to have made your children strong enough to handle the shit that comes to them. See, that's what we didn't have. Our parents didn't really tell us this stuff.
No,
Our
I know
parents
my
told us
mom.
what they didn't want us to do. They
She
said,
got me
don't,
experience.
huh? Say
I
what?
said my mom. She didn't dip in there, and she had been married to my father for a long time, and she knew what I was facing, but she let me face it.
Right. But our parents also didn't tell us why you shouldn't have sex when you're young. They told us not to do it. Our parents didn't tell us why you shouldn't get drunk. They just told us not to do it. Our parents didn't tell us why you shouldn't smoke weed. They just told us not to do it. I tell Nick why. You shouldn't have sex at a young age because sex is not just sex. Sex is feelings that you can't handle because at 50, I couldn't handle them.
My bad.
It just is.
That's what my granny did tell me why you shouldn't drink. And she also let me taste stuff so I wouldn't be all interested and crazy later on.
And Nick has tasted all kinds of alcohol, from white alcohol to dark alcohol to mixed drinks, and he don't like none of them. So
now he don't tell me nothing about sex other than you keep your dress down, keep your legs closed, you know.
See, that's that bullshit. You gotta tell little girls, baby, when you have sex with somebody, feelings that you didn't know you had, they're coming out. Especially when a little boy say, if you love me, you'll have sex with me. And you love him. He's the best thing smoking.
See, I had my daddy for that because he was crazy. And he didn't necessarily tell me like the lovey-dovey stuff, but he would purposely say and do things to women in front of me. And then when they leave, he'd be like, you dumb bitch like that. Don't let nobody do nothing like that to you. That was my daddy. That's where I got my sex talks from, was from the dude smoking on weed and snorting those stuff. And he'd be like, don't do that stupid shit. Don't be a dumbass like that, okay?
Well, clearly, wow. I mean,
stuff in front of me.
Now I ain't bad that he gave you actual visual aids, but
yeah.
I ain't mad about the visual aids. But see, here's the thing: even when you tell a girl, don't be a dumb bitch like that, we swear we're not a dumb bitch. At 15 and 14 and 15, you're not a dumb bitch. Number one, you know everything. Have we all forgotten how much shit we knew at 14? We knew the world.
We read the books.
We knew everything. We seen it. Shit, now these kids got Google. These bitches can talk to somebody in Japan about it if they want to.
Right. And turn
You gotta
on any kind of porn.
Yeah, you gotta tell your kids the reality of this shit. The reality of this sex thing. It ain't just STDs. It's babies. It's people. You making whole people. And you can't even piss straight. You can't even wipe your own ass. I still got track marks in my drawers when I do your drawers and you sitting up there having a baby.
Asia, I'm gonna beat you.
What? Who man is that?
I don't know, but that's what Asia sent to my inbox.
You know somebody sent her a picture in the DM talking about, hey, that guy, what's your name is? Nick Willie.
I thought I had sex at 14 and come to find out that, you know, I have to take my clothes off.
Yes,
in order
you know,
to have
you
sex.
should.
I
I would. Yes, you have to be slightly naked to have sex.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell me I didn't have sex. I was ready to repent and do all kind of stuff. Come to find out, my sister told me she said you just stupid. You know, oh, this is on the slow side.
Like, what the hell was you smoking? Did you get naked? No,
I didn't smoke. I didn't even start smoking cigarettes until I was over 21. I was too scared of my daddy. I think me and Leilani had the same daddy. Is your daddy name Mr. J?
Y'all know that's bad. When y'all got a daddy, y'all got to check and see. Where was your daddy at?
His name was Tony. It wasn't him. It was different.
Look, when you got to check and see, what your dad's name is. Y'all gonna be like,
I do have that situation because
y'all gonna be like the old people on Maury. It'd be like 13 grown ass kids and one man over there talking about, your mama was a hoe. Bitch, them 13
them your kids.
That's what I don't get. Okay, that's what I don't get. Here's another thing I don't get. She a hoe, right? What'd that make you? A hoe fucker? Everybody a hoe, but you.
He friendly.
Bitch is friendly too. Everybody a hoe, but you. What get me is that's why we was talking about double standards last week. A man can have 15 kids and 13 baby mamas, and that's the man. Now, this nigga work at McDonald's. Now, he just got to get one child. He got to get each kid one fry. That's all the damn child support he can muster. And y'all just steady having babies. But a girl got 2 kids by 2 dudes, and she the worst hoe swinging.
Right.
But you and your damn daycare ass.
2 kids by two dudes in 20 years, and they still be like, what?
Or right. she got 2 dudes, one by her first husband, and 2 kids by 2 dudes, one by her first husband, one by her second husband. She's still a hoe. But you got so many kids named after. And then have you ever noticed when they have like all them kids, the women always name them something like they name? Like his name is Jerome, and he got 13 kids. One named Javarius, Jamari, Jabari, Javon. The girl, what's the girl named Jay? Jay, Jada, Jana,
Gina, Jasmine.
Well, I got a cousin.
Don't remember your name.
They did a George Foreman. Oh, my little cousins.
George,
And do you know how many kids? I didn't know how many kids he had out of wedlock on his wife, and all them motherfuckers named George too. I'm like,
yep.
I guess if that's good, you ain't gotta forget. You ain't gotta remember nobody's name. Shit. What number you?
Out the wrong name.
You just gotta ask which number are you? Which number are you?
Jerome 7.
In a domestic violence situation, when a woman keeps going back after you rescued her millions of times, do you stop rescuing her or keep rescuing her? You stop until she want to be rescued. You wasting your time.
In this situation, Leilani's correct. In the situation like that, think of her as a drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds simplistic, but we can become addicted to somebody. We can become addicted to somebody, to the feeling that they gave us in the beginning. Now, realize if most women think about their worst relationship, be it domestic violence or whatever, cheating, you're not remembering, you're not addicted to him. You're addicted to the things he did. And that's in the beginning. Think about that. Because you can't be addicted to something that fucked you up in the beginning because you wouldn't go back. That's how you get addicted to drugs. That's how you get
the good stuff in between.
Yeah, that's how you get it. That's how there were so many crackheads when crack first came out. It was cheap, and that first initial high was the highest that you've ever been, and it was a feeling that most crackheads will tell you they can't even
never got it again.
But they never got it again. But that's what they chased.
Right. That first high.
That's the same thing when you have to keep rescuing someone, because they became addicted to that first feeling. And if anybody's ever been in an abusive relationship before, you know that people who are actual abusers, not two people with volatile tempers who fight each other, because that's domestic abuse on some level. Both of y'all got a fucked up attitude and y'all will fight each other. I'm talking about a real abuser, somebody who he abused you, the chick he was with before, and the bitch he gonna be with after.
Valerie, sometimes that's a blessing. Not knowing mama or daddy is sometimes a blessing.
Oh yeah,
because it might be a whole lot of hurt and stress that you didn't have to deal with. Because let me tell you, I know who mine's was. I could have done without.
But yeah, drug addicts, you can send a drug addict to rehab every day for the next 20 years, and if they don't want to rehab, they're not going to.
Nope.
I don't care how much money you spend. I don't care how much you show them it's hurting other people around them. I don't give a shit how much you show them it's hurting their kids, because a lot of them have kids and it don't stop them. That's the same thing with somebody who's addicted to a person. They're addicted to that initial feeling. They're addicted to what he did to get them. Because most abuse, I just say he, but women as well. Most abusers are amazing at getting you. They are the best person you've ever met. They are sweet. They are loving. They are kind. They are generous. They're attentive. I mean, it feels like you're the only woman in the world. You're the most beautiful woman in the world.
And amazing at apologizing.
Oh, yes. And no one will ever love you as much as they do.
Oh.
And you get addicted. You feel that. He or she makes you feel that you are the best thing smoking and ain't another bitch could take your place. So
that's what happens a lot of times. They end up getting loved to death.
So one day, you put on too much mascara or maybe a different lipstick and you getting ready to go to work or hell to the Walmart. And he asks you where the fuck you going. Or she asks you going to see a bitch. All of a sudden, you like, what the fuck is that? They dip out on you. Hey, they dip out. The real person peek out. That's when they ask you where the fuck you going. And she asks you going to see a bitch. Because dudes and women ask different. Which is why I'm doing it. Dudes ask you where the fuck you going. A woman will say, you going to see another bitch? Which is basically the same thing. But that peeks out. They can't hold that in.
See, I had that once with Shayla's dad. I got up to go to the bathroom and he grabbed my ankle. Where the fuck you going? And I was like, I thought he was asleep, but he grabbed me so quick and I was like, I had, flashbacks of watching What's Love Got to Do with it in my head.
But that'll happen.
Lisa, I'm so sorry, y'all. Look, I'm here in this emergency room. I let my phone get down to 9%.
All right,
trying to
well, go
build it
ahead,
with
baby.
y'all. I
We'll be
love
here
y'all
tomorrow.
to death,
Love
but
you too. I hope you
okay,
get home. Are you going home tonight or you staying tonight?
they gonna keep me for just observation for 23 hours, to make sure that this don't spread. It's just a hand septic infection from the IV,
Oh, okay. Well, just do what they
and
say you do. Stay as long as you need to. Don't let that, because that should have creep up on you.
yeah, I'm good. I'm fine, y'all. I appreciate the
All
love
right.
and
Well, you know we
everything.
know we go bingo tomorrow, so you can put your phone on the charger so you be ready.
Okay.
So
Okay. And
you be
I'll
ready.
talk to y'all soon, okay?
All right.
All
Love you.
right.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I feel better.
Night, y'all.
Night.
Good night.
Night
Okay.
night.
Night, night.
And my daddy was a show abuser. My daddy was crazy.
I asked because my friend stopped rescuing her sister and her sister passed away Thursday night. Her man beat her to death. Now my friend is dealing with depression because she feels guilty. Even if she would have kept rescuing her,
It could have been her.
she would have still felt
Going
guilty.
over there to try to save her sister, and it could be her instead.
Yeah.
If the sister's not ready to go, she's not going.
And she and there's nothing you can do with that depression because it's called survivor's guilt. Because even if she had helped her sister until the end, if he killed if she still ended up dying, she still was gonna feel guilty because she's always gonna feel like she didn't do enough, even though it wasn't her place to do anything. That's why I say about jealousy. That's what I say about jealousy. That's kind of the same thing. Because
So they're switching their heads flips, and they be like, you know what? I need to go. There's no way to get them away. It's like a magnet. They can't
a
go.
billion excuses as to why they can't go. The kids. He said he killed himself. I love him. He's sorry. He didn't mean
So
to.
sorry. He's so sorry. You understand what he did? He apologized and he cried and he this and he that. And he loves me. Mm-mm.
But it hurt. I feel guilty. I do not know who I am at all. I mean,
You don't know who they are. You know exactly who you are, baby.
yeah.
You know who you are. You don't know who they are, but you know who you are.
You can't continue to give someone so much of yourself that there's no you left. You can't continue to pour from an empty cup, and that's what you become when you give somebody all of you. I never thought that I would find someone who loves me like DC. And I wanted that. And when I first got it, I was scared because I was scared of the other shoe dropping. I was scared that I wasn't good enough. I was scared that everybody who had left me was right. I was scared that it wasn't real. I was scared that it was too real. But as I grew into it and I realized that this is what I deserved and this is who I was supposed to be with, I understood why the other relationships didn't work. Because they weren't supposed to. I firmly believe everything happens for a reason. I firmly believe if you went left, that was the way you were supposed to go because this is the outcome. Everything happens for a reason. But you also can't stop yourself from those feelings of inadequacy that we all have, especially when it comes to somebody else loving us. Because for as much love as we can give out, that's the same amount we think we don't deserve.
She ain't try to leave though, Asia. She tried to kill herself. When she decided she was gonna leave, she left.
And beat his
She was
ass.
trying to kill herself. Yeah, she was just trying to kill herself. She wasn't trying to leave. She was just trying to give up. She wasn't supposed to give up. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to leave. She had to wait for that flip to switch or switch to flip. And then she was like, you know what?
Switch. Because you're right. You have to. But even with Tina, you can tell by the amount of relationships she was in and out of after she left Ike that he still won up until a point. because he left her with the feelings of nobody can love you like I do unless they put their hands on you, unless they hurt you. They make love and hurt the same thing, but it's not. It's not, y'all. I don't give a fuck who tells you that it is work. It is a hard ass job and you got to struggle. If you are struggling in your love life, then you're in the wrong love life. I don't come home to my wife to come to another job. I come home from my job to come to my wife. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? She is my sense of peace. She is my place. She is my port in the storm. She is my island when I am deserted off a boat. Do you understand what I'm saying? She is my floaty in the water. I don't work at that. Now, do we agree 100% all the time on everything? Hell no. Because we're two different people. But I know that she got my back. I know that if I fall, if she can't be there to pick me up, I landed on her ass because she laid down because she knew I couldn't. She knew she couldn't pick me up, but she knew she could break my fall. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's how a love is supposed to be. Now you're going to go through love. You're going to go through in love. You're going to go through just raging in love. And you're going to go through I love you. Your relationships are going to ebb and flow. But that underlying current has got to be, you know that if a bitch can't catch you, they'll break your fall. Regardless of what the other stuff that goes on. At the end of the day, you know that no matter what y'all say when y'all arguing, at the end of the day, if it's raining outside, they'll use their body to cover you. Make sure your head don't get wet. See, that's what I got. Now, is that what I always had? Hell no. Did I ever think I would have it? Hell no. Did I think it was my fault? Yep. But if I'd have gave up because the last person hurt me, if I'd have gave up because the last person said, well, nobody loved me like I love you, then I wouldn't have never been here. Hell, I wouldn't have been y'all. I wouldn't have been with y'all. But it hurt. I feel guilty. I don't know who I am at all. Sometimes, Valerie, you have to go back to who you are, regardless of everybody else. You have to remember the person that you are. Not just the person that you are, but the person that you want to be. We are creatures of construction. We grow every day from the time we're born to the time you die. If you die 120 years from now, you're growing 100. Hey, sweetie. They made me some ice cream. I ate everything. I cleaned the plate. I can't see. I think it's Nazi. Nazi. She was at Cold Stone tonight. They so cute. That's cute little babies. But they made me some shit. I ate down to the cone. There was like a little drop of chocolate. If you got the little cup from the Cold Stone, you know, they sit because I got a waffle bowl.
She got it out.
I ate it all. Who the hell asked you? Don't be mad. I ate it all. And they are too cute. She was cute. She had a little mask on. She was still cute. I can tell she was cute, man. So you can't help feeling guilty, Valerie, because that's just something that is. But you feel guilty and you move on and you realize that there are things that you can change and there are things that you can't change. Realize that there are things that you have an effect on and there are things that you have no effect on whatsoever. And when you realize those things and you see those things, then you can react accordingly. That being said, you have to start to remember who you are and who you want to be. And if that is not who you are right now, then you can get back to that. Let me tell you something. The older I get, the older I feel. But I know that I can get back. If I get somewhere and I don't like where I'm at, I can get to where I want to be at. Age don't stop that. Time don't. As long as I still got time. I used to tell my friend that, Lisa, I was like, damn, girl, you and your man always at each other. Love ain't supposed to hurt all the time. No, it's not. Yes, a marriage and relationships, they take work. Just show up. Just show up. Be present in your relationship. If you're doing something that they don't like, ask them why. Talk about it. If you know that you're a little crazy and you get mad about some dumb shit, get mad, but don't say nothing to them. I do it all the time. What makes me mad may not have been that serious, but it may have just caught me wrong on the wrong day, and all of a sudden I want to Mike Tyson everybody. I know that ain't got nothing to do with her. That's all me. So I just sit my evil ass over there until it passes, and I go back to where I was. Because at the end of the day, I have faith in my relationship. And all I got to do is show up every day. If anybody watched her live stream the other day, as much as it hurts me to go to work, I go. Because I got to make sure I have her back like she got mine. I got to make sure she understands that I have faith in her and that this too shall pass. And we together in this thing. So whatever going to happen, we going to work it out. Think about if I was a jealous person or if I was a miserable person or any of that. You know how much you miss being jealous, being miserable? Think about it. In any relationship with your kids. Every time I blink, I feel like Nick is 3 years older than he was yesterday. When he was a baby, it looked like he was never going to be big. And then all of a sudden, he's a whole head taller than me. And he a whole almost grown-ass man. But I don't miss shit. I don't miss his games. I'm tired. It's cold. It's hot. I don't miss his games. I'm in pain. I can't walk. I don't give a fuck. I get my cane and I go. I don't miss these moments. And you miss moments when you're jealous, when you're mad, when you're miserable, when you're looking for shit. You miss moments. Think about it all the time. Now, anybody in the chat that's jealous, that's a looker. They go through Facebook, go through DMs, go through wallets, go through phones. I'm not a looker. I've been able to pick up her phone and go on her phone and anything I want to go on since we started dating. Not since we got married. Not since we officially became girlfriend and girlfriend. But since we started dating. And she can go on mine. Think all the time I would miss if I was trying to hide some out my phone or she was trying to hide some out hers.
That's time consuming.
Or if I was the kind of person, I wait for her to go to the bathroom so I can open up a phone and scroll through shit. Check her emails. To all my young babies in the chat, male and female. Don't waste your time with somebody that you got to check up on. You understand what I'm saying? Ken talking to all anything and it help a lot. No, I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Think about it. If you have to constantly check on your significant other for whatever reason, think of how much that takes away from being in that relationship. You would be amazed if sometimes I wish we actually had a camera up in the bedroom somewhere so that you could see the dumb shit that I be talking about after I get off here. Because she be doing stuff in the bed and it makes, but that's to us, that's our time. You see you was, I can't see. Oh, I did. I look in our phone. I look in your phone all the time.
What you mean?
Did I look in our phone the other day?
I guess you might have to look down. I don't know.
I couldn't see what the hell it said. I might have, but I don't have to. So, okay. Somebody said something.
I mean, during bingo, she got the phone in her hand. I mean, she's saying they can look through each other's phones. It doesn't, because there's nothing in there. That's what she's saying. She's saying there's nothing in there to see.
I mean, it's nothing. For real.
I mean, here's the thing. Even if it was, I don't care. I know it seems like I'm lying and it sounds strange. It's like what I'm gonna give you a scenario. We be talking about Nick. And she be like, go up there and go through the stuff. No. When I'm supposed to know about my son, I'm gonna know. What I ain't supposed to know, and things in his privacy as far as that goes, I ain't supposed to know it. Now, if it's detrimental to his health and well-being, then yeah. But do I just go up there hunting around in his shit? No. Number one, he a boy, and I don't want to touch anything in his room. Just because he's 15. I don't know what that says. Hold on. The old folks used to say, you go looking for shit, you gonna find shit. Yes, Doreen. Every time you go looking for it, you gonna find it, even if it ain't there. Now imagine, because see, in my phone, I don't have my Facebook contacts synced with my contacts in my phone. You know how some phones automatically sync all your contacts together? I don't. She got all her synced in the phone. So she'll have me go look. The other day I was supposed to do Hong Kong, and she be messing with me because I forget to like hit the search thing. You know how the little what's the thing called? Little magnifying glass, and you search through the thing. Because I was ordering takeout, and I was just scrolling through all the things to try to get to Hong Kong. She said, "Why don't you just use the search thing?" I'm like, "You ain't have all these folks' Facebook on here. I wouldn't have to keep on searching shit. I can find it. I don't have like
figure out how to make it stop doing that. It annoys me so much because I'll be like, why is all this Facebook stuff in my contact? I can't make it go away. I hate that.
Make it so bad. I be sitting up there going, shit. And she like, why don't you just use the search thing? Because I didn't think about it.
And then it also syncs all your email. That annoys me so much. Why is this in my contacts? Be like Visa. Really?
Who the fuck? You calling Visa? Y'all going for a night out? You Visa?
Redbox. Why is this in my? Come on now.
Cause see, the thing about looking for shit and finding it, you'll find it when it ain't there. Now, cause that's the case. I'm scrolling through there and I see somebody's name and I be like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?" And I done stop what I'm doing, but. Because you're looking for something and you're going to find it. And no matter what, and think about it. And y'all tell the truth. Y'all ain't got to tell me, but tell yourself. How many people have found something in a partner's phone that they thought was somebody else? They confronted them and they just sat up there and worried about a bitch from 1974 or they auntie or something. You going to sit up here. Let me tell y'all. To get y'all to understand that I understand the crazy. My sister was dating this girl for a long, very long time. But in the beginning, we all stayed together. So we were packing to move because we were moving from Alabama to Texas. So this picture of this girl, you could tell the picture was like for high school, maybe, a high school photo. But like back from like the 90s, because it had the 90s tight ass hair curl. You know what I'm talking about? So she showed me the picture. She run in the room. I wonder who this bitch is. She'd have had this picture all this long. Why she ain't throw it away? I wonder who it is. So we wondered, we was talking shit the whole time. I said, well, I'm gonna go ask. So she come in from work and we sitting there like this, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to go down. I'm like, this is about to be good. And she said, well, who is this? And she just busted out laughing. Now understand, my sister been sitting at the house mad all day about some bitch from 1990. So, okay. So it was 2014, 2011. Okay. Was that 21 years? How many years is that? 21. And that 21 years? 1990? Like 91. Yeah. So we sitting up there, she mad the whole day, talking shit. Why the hell she still got this picture? Da, 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 da. So I'm with her because it wasn't my picture. I got you. You know, we did. You ready? I need some Vaseline. I gotta take all these earrings off. You better let me know now. It's gonna take me a few minutes to get all these earrings off. So she come in and she don't even segue or nothing. She, who is this bitch? She busts out laughing. She said, this picture? She said, yeah. I was getting stuff together and it fell out. You don't keep a picture like this for this long. It must mean something to you. Now understand that the girl she was dating is a little less girly now than she was back when she was in high school. Okay? Come to find out, it was a picture of her. She'd have been mad all day. All fucking day. About a picture of her girlfriend. So I'm sitting over there going, I go to my room. I'm like, I don't know what she mad about. She was just talking crazy. I thought she went a little crazy. I'm going over here. Mm-hmm. She was mad all day about a picture of a girlfriend from 1990. So here is what I'm telling you about jealousy. I look the same from when I was in high school. If I show y'all a picture from when I was in high school, now y'all can pick me out of the lineup. However, I know a lot of people that if you show their high school pictures now, you wouldn't know who the hell they were. So that was the case. So you jealous and pissed off. She was mad. She was fire mad. I think it might have been PMS to add to that because she was just extra mad for no reason.
I can imagine what it is because my cousin Donnie, she has always looked like a boy.
Uh-huh.
But she has this one picture that hangs on the wall. And it's a Halloween picture. She was like, I don't know if she was Tina. I think she was Tina Turner. But she had on this mini skirt and this sparkly shirt and this big wig. And this is just a curvy person. And I remember the first time I saw it, I stared at it for about 10 minutes like, who is that? Like, it's not Pam. It's not Tourette. And I'm looking and looking. And I was like, Donnie, is this you? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, where you get them boobs and hips from? Like,
because you can see now, you can see that she still got the boobs and the hips now, but she had them under like baggy pants and big t-shirts. So, if I hadn't seen, they sleep naked. So I've seen them both in the nude. So I know what their body look like. So if you wasn't paying any attention, but that picture, I'm telling you some good shit. Now I had to give it to her. She didn't look like a picture no more at all. So I was with her. I'm like, I got you. We got this shit. Shit, we gonna go straighten this bitch up. She can't be having old pictures in there. Old pictures, whole high school pictures. Who this bitch think she is just still coming around after high school?
I can just imagine when that answer was me.
That shit was hilarious. I promise you, she couldn't do nothing but sit. I went and physically picked her face up, scooped it off the floor, scooped it back on her face, and then nicely, politely went, I laughed in peace while the girlfriend was laughing. I'm laughing. She's trying to glue her face back together. And I'm sitting there going, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just go, bitch, y'all are not like this. What the fuck happened to you?
Oh.
Yeah, left out, burnt his house down. That was hilarious. All jokes aside, I went to high school with, the boyfriend's the football player's brother, because we're older. And because it was in Atlanta, you know, you don't realize how many people that's in the industry now that you knew younger. Till now you realize, oh, I watched that boy play football. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, jealousy is for real. It's seriously serious. Jealousy is the reason you get stalkers. Think about what I just said. Stalkers don't come out of nowhere. Jealousy is the reason you get stalkers. Because they don't understand why you like this person and not them. They don't understand why you don't appreciate all the time they want to give you. You appreciate it from over here. Jealousy doesn't do anything. You can be possessive. You can be a little possessive. You can make sure they understand the rules and the regulation of this game. But jealousy don't do nothing but hurt yourself. And I cannot be jealous of what somebody else has. I don't understand that because I want to see everybody eat. I want to see everybody happy. I want to see everybody having fun. I don't like to see anybody miserable. I don't like to see anybody sitting up there struggling. I don't like to see anybody. I want everybody to have 1 million subscribers. I want everybody to be able to eat off the YouTube table. But that goes in the real world. I want everybody at my job to make money. When I come to work, I want us all to leave there with money in our pocket. I don't take tables from the servers. Hell, if I didn't wait on a customer, even if I just got them one beer and I'm getting ready to get off, they still give me money. I feel some kind of way. Because I want everybody to eat. I want everybody happy. I can't be jealous of what I ain't got. Because I ain't got it. How the hell am I jealous? And ain't should nobody be jealous of me. Hell, I can't even figure out what color I want my hair half time. So, jealousy don't help y'all. If your partner is respectful and loves you, your partner will be respectful and love you when you ain't there. And that's all you can really ask for. I want your same energy when I'm not there as when I am there. That's all I want from anybody, from my friends, from my family, and from my wife. You can't talk about, she know that. Her family can't say nothing to me about her. Because the exact same energy I got in her face is the energy I got behind her back. That's like on Recent Channel when she does grocery hauls and people hating on her because they think she bragging. Now y'all jealous. Jealousy strikes again. I'm like, Risa don't have one family member. Risa take care of a lot of people. It's a lot of folks eating from that table. So it's a lot of stuff need to come in that house. It's a lot of folks eating from my table. I can't bring two cups in here. I got to bring a pack of cups. I can't bring 2 sodas. I got to bring a case. You can't be mad with nobody for taking care of their family. You can't be jealous. And I should be able to come on here and share what I did with y'all. What I have to worry about somebody worrying about what I got. You gonna worry yourself to death mess around me. It is almost 2.5 hours, y'all. What time is it? It is almost 11 o'clock not in the morning. No, that's not the morning. I'm gonna go wind this thing on down. Because we can talk about crazy stuff all night long. But I like
that outfit.
Oh. I ain't mad at Cardi. See, I like Cardi B. I'm sorry.
That's cute.
I like Cardi B. I like her little. She said something the other day that made me so happy. She said they was talking about her because she was doing the little shots. Remember how she was doing the Louis Vuitton shots with the different color purses and the hair would match, the hair, the bikini would match her purse.
Mm-hmm.
So she said people was talking about her fat rolls and stuff. She said I gotta suck it in, but I can't keep it in. Whew. She said, because I be eating, because I got to make these thighs match this ass I bought. I was like, shit, I ain't mad at you. That's hey, that's it. I ain't jealous that little girl. And Cardi and Megan Thee Stallion is fine a little motherfucker. I
The
wish
thing is, she's showing them that what you see in pictures is fixed up for a picture. She gonna suck it in for a picture.
Whoop.
And then when she done, she gonna go,
gotta be out.
she's showing you the real. Like,
I can't be jealous that them babies is fine. I can't be jealous that them babies is in mansions and driving $1 million sports cars and buying dumb shit for their kids. I'm happy. I'm happy that this little girl, I watched her on Love and Hip Hop, and she said she was going to get that money, and guess what the hell she did? I'm happy because that baby did exactly what the hell she said she was going to do. I look at big YouTube channels, and I am happy when they hit milestones and when they branch out. I love that shit. I love that. Jealousy is useless. It is useless. So back to what I started. If your significant other is in a situation and you cannot trust them to be alone with someone, then you either need to rethink what your relationship, or you need to rethink yourself. I'm not talking about in situations that could be harmful to their health. I'm not talking about situations of assault or anything like that. I'm talking about just normal everyday situations where your significant other has to work with other people and you are jealous of them interacting on that level. You can't be babies. Yes, Carol said it. It holds you back. You block your blessings. Thank you, Nanny Hawkins. You block your blessings. Jealousy, envy. These are all things that weigh us down. They put a shadow over beautiful things. They block out all the joy that you could be having. Love Cardi B. WAP. People love to hate talking about the lyrics are too dirty. Have you ever heard Lil' Kim? Because WAP is no more. You're correct. Because what does it take? How many licks does it take to get the middle of Lil' Kim? So if you know the song, you know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. The song is nasty. The video is nasty. It's all nasty. But here's the thing, back to my double standard of last week. I grew up on some of the nastiest music in the world. And guess what? It didn't make me no more nasty or no less nasty. Let that little girl talk about her wet ass coochie. Get the mop in the bucket. She says she don't cook and clean. And Megan told you to ask for a car while you're bouncing on that ding ding. All of these are true statements. If you don't like the song, don't listen to it. If you don't think the video too nasty, don't watch it. But don't hate on them little girls getting their money. Don't hate on them little girls following their dreams. Don't hate on them. Because if you listen to R. Kelly, and Uncle Luke, and some of them damn blues singers, what's the one? There was a blind one used to talk about it. What's the one?
Clarence Carter.
Yeah, Clarence Carter. If you listen to them, if you listen to Safari and Plies, who made what's it called? Versions of WAP, the male versions of rap. You listen to them talking about how big their dick is and how long and strong they gonna stroke, but you cool with that. But you got issues with these little girls. Then you need to rethink your situation. You okay with dudes talking nasty as hell, but a woman do it. Oh, the horror. Women are sexual beings, and they should be able to express their sexuality just like anybody else. If you come to a situation where you think your partner is in a dangerous situation, then voice your opinion. But if you're just jealous because your partner is out with somebody else, you need to really address your relationship. If they make it a habit, if your partner is giving you a reason to be jealous, giving you a reason to feel some kind of way, then you need to address that. But if they're not, don't add fuel to a fire that ain't even lit yet. Life is hard. If you got somebody to share it with, share it. Don't let the outside world mess up that. Nobody can take your man or woman. Nobody can wreck your home but you. Nobody. Nobody can take your wife. Nobody can take your husband. They have to willingly walk their ass out of the way. Ain't nobody came and took them. They went back on their own. And sometimes you might want to thank the bitch that came and got them. Because clearly you was going to let them do what the hell they wanted to do. We do not have to accept stuff because we love somebody. But we do not have to. Yes, she said it was meant to be nasty. That was the total, the beginning and the end of the song was meant to be nasty. It wasn't meant to, it was not meant as a great work of art. It was not meant to explain anything. It was meant to be nasty. Mission accomplished. Either you like it or you don't. Either you listen to it or you won't. Either you look at it or you won't.
Yep.
Beginning and end. And that's the way with this. Don't love.
When that one woman, was she a blues singer? And all she sang was nasty stuff? No. Way before that, like in the 50s. All she sang was nasty stuff.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name, but I do know who you're talking about. Trust me, women didn't just get nasty.
Even Millie Jackson. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on, now. Women didn't just get nasty. Women didn't just get nasty. Come on, now.
Let me feel it. What was it?
If you don't know what the hell Vanity 6 was talking about in their songs, if you don't know what the hell Apollonia, if you don't know what the hell Prince had his women talking about, if you ain't listened to Lil' Kim at least one time, come on now, these little girls just didn't get nasty. They ain't the first nasty girls in the world. And they ain't gonna be the last.
Even they had that song, Nasty Girls.
Nasty girls. Nasty world. Tonight, I'm living in a fantasy. Come on now. Anyway, I would like to begin by thanking my lovely co-hostess with the mostest, my sister from another mister, Leilani's Kitchen. If you have not already went and checked out her channel, be stroking to the left, stroke it to the right. Yeah, that's what he said.
And then he said, if my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it in your mouth.
So yes, my co-hostess with the mostest every Saturday right here. We run it down for y'all. I would like to thank all of my wrenches, my lovely, lovely mods. Thank you for regulating the room and making sure everything stays copacetic. I would like to thank the Bomb Squad and our new members of the Bomb Squad. This is a family. This is worldwide. I'm going to get this village going one day. And this village is going to be everywhere. I like to thank you all for supporting us and giving us this platform. If I can help one person, if I can make one person happy, if I can get one person to laugh, then I did my job and I'm cool with that. If you haven't already liked this video, guys, on the replay, go ahead and like it for me. You know you want to. Come on, you know you want to. Thank you for liking it. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel or anybody else in the chat, make sure you check out everybody that's content creator in the chat. Go to Leilani's Kitchen. Y'all know what's up. Share this video because you never know who needs to hear this video. Comment down below what y'all want to talk about. Come on now. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that every time I drop a video, I'll go live. You guys can join us.
And become a member.
DC Kool-Aid.
That's Leilani. Jealousy is useless. Stop it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This your girl Lisa. This DC Kool-Aid. That's Leilani. This is Real Talk. It's in the bag for another Saturday. I love you guys so much.
See y'all tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Want to win. Hey, 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 hey.